Mathematics Class 12 Chapter 7 Integrals Exercise 7.11 Question number 11 I is equal to integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 sin square x dx. We'll use property 7 which says integral minus a to a fx dx is equal to 2 times integral 0 to a f of x, because minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, so minus a to a. Okay, so it will become 0 to pi by 2. So equal to 2 times integral 0 to pi by 2 sin square x dx, call it number 1. Now use property 4 which says integral 0 to a fx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x. So instead of x you put pi by 2 minus x. Okay, is pi by 2 here, and sin square pi by 2 sin pi by 2 gives you cos square x. Okay, sin pi by 2 is cos x and square is there. Now call it number 2. So add 1 and 2, adding 1 and 2. So this side, left hand side, I plus I to I is equal to 2. Both have got 2 common. Integral also common, 0 to pi by 2 sin square x plus cos square x. Sin square plus cos square is 1 dx. Integral of 1 is x, 0 to pi by 2. So put pi by 2 minus 0, and these 2 and these 2 will cancel. So here pi by 2 minus 0, so equal to pi by 2. So that is the answer for question number 11. Question number 12, integral 0 to pi x dx divided by 1 plus sin x, call it number 1. By property 4, the same property, okay, which we have used here. Same property I am going to use here also. Integral 0 to a f is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So here instead of x, both places you will put pi minus x. Here a is pi. So here instead of x, pi minus x, integral 0 to pi 1 plus sin instead of x, pi minus x dx. Sin pi minus x gives you sin x, and this remains as it is. Okay, now call it number 2, add 1 and 2. So I plus I will become 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi, take common, x divided by 1 plus sin x plus this one pi minus x 1 plus sin x dx. Adding the numerator because denominator is same, so x plus pi minus x 1 divided by 1 plus sin x, pi remains, x plus x minus cut. So integral 0 to pi 1 plus sin x dx. Now by property integral 0 to 2a 2x equal dx equal to 2 times integral 0 to a fx dx if f 2a minus x equal to f of x. So 2i is equal to 2 pi. I am going to use this property integral 0 to pi by 2 dx divided by 1 plus sin x. Okay, so I use this property 2 times, okay, 2, that pi is there, 2 pi, and integral 0 to pi becomes 0 to pi by 2, 0 to 2a becomes 0 to a, so 0 to pi by 2 dx divided by 1 plus sin x equal to 2 pi. Apply the property 4. Okay, instead of x you put pi, a minus x, that is pi by 2 minus x here. Okay, so sin pi by 2 minus x, which gives you cos x. Now 1 plus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. Now this is 1 by 2 sin square x by 2, so that you take in the numerator, and this 1 by 2 you take out. Okay, and this 2 and 2 this side, both the side 2 2, so cancel. So this 1 by 2, this 2 you take here, so pi by 2 integral 0 to pi by 2, and this 1 by cos square is sec square x by 2, and integral of sec square is tan x by 2. Coefficient of x 1 by 2, so divide by 1 by 2. These 2 and these 2 will cut. Okay, or these 2 you transfer here, I have transfer here, and then cancelling. Pi by 2 into these 2, and apply the upper limit and 0 down limit. So down lower limit when you apply, it is 0. Put here pi by 2, so pi by 2 and this 2 is there, so it gives you pi by 4, and tan 0 is 0. So tan pi by 4 is 1, so pi into 1 is equal to pi. Okay, so that is the answer for question number 12. Question number 13. Integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 sine power 7x dx. Here this is my fx equal to sine power 7x. If I put instead of x minus x, then sine power 7 minus x gives you minus sine power 7x. Therefore f is odd. So by property 7 this answer will be 0. So directly you use the property 7 and say this answer is 0. Question number 14, integral 0 to 2 pi cos power 5x dx equal to 2 integral 0 to pi cos power 5x dx. 0 to 2 pi 2a f of x dx equal to 2 integral 0 to a fx dx if f of 2a minus x equal to f of x. Okay, so I am using this property. Now let us take here fx is cos power 5x. Okay, I am taking this fx, sorry. Okay, this is fx equal to cos power 5x. Now 0 to 2 pi, so I put here 2 pi minus x. Okay, here put 2 pi minus x, which gives you cos power 5x. Okay, this property I am using. Therefore, since when we put this limit, it becomes cos same function, na? Therefore I will write 2 times. Now here I will use the substitution method and solve it. So 2 integral 0 to pi cos power 4x cos x, cos power 5 can be written cos power 4 cos x, and cos power 4 can be written cos square whole square. This cos square can be written as 1 minus sin square x whole square cos x. Take sin x equal to t. So when you differentiate, sin will become cos x dx dt. Okay, let us put the value 1 minus t square whole square dt, and this 2 is here. Okay, this 2 is there. I am expanding using a minus b whole square. So 1 minus 2t square plus t power 4 dt. I am not taking the limit at the end I will put. Okay, then integral of 1 is t, 2t square is 2t cube by 3, and t power 4 is t power 5 by 5. Okay, I have written here. Now first I put the value of t back. So sin t sine, here sine, here sine. Now limit 0 to pi. So put first pi, sin pi is 0 and 0 sin 0 also is 0. So answer will be 0. I have placed here, but the answer is 0. So answer for question number 14 is 0. Question number 15. I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 sin x minus cos x 1 plus sin x cos x dx. Call it number 1. By property P4, integral 0 to a f x dx equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. This is a property I'll apply here. Instead of x, pi by 2 minus x. Okay, all these 4 places. So I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 sin pi by 2 minus x minus cos pi by 2 minus x 1 plus sin pi by 2 minus x cos pi by 2 minus x. Sin pi by 2 gives you cos, cos pi by 2 gives you sin becomes cos, and cos becomes sin. Call it number 2. Now add 1 and 2, adding 1 and 2. So this left side becomes I plus I 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2. I am just writing together, integral is taken. So here remains sin, here sin x minus cos x by 1 plus sin x plus cos x, plus this one cos x minus sin x divided by 1 plus sin x cos x. Denominator is same, add the numerator. So sin minus cos plus sin plus cos minus sin, and denominator same, sin minus sin plus, sin minus sin plus, cos minus cos plus, so 0. So answer is 0 for question number 15. Question number 16. I is equal to integral 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x dx. Call it number 1. Using property P4, integral 0 to a f x equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. I is equal to 0 to pi log 1 plus, instead of x you put pi minus x. So cos pi minus x dx. Cos pi minus x gives you minus cos x dx. Call it number 2. Now add 1 and 2. So 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi cos 1 plus x plus log 1 minus cos x. Log property log m plus log n gives you log m into n. Okay, so I am using log property. So log this into this. So 1 plus cos x, 1 minus cos x. This gives you a plus b, a minus b. That means 1 square minus cos square x. 1 minus cos square x gives you sin square x. These 2 you transfer here, and there are 2i this side, so 2i and 2 cut. So 2i remains, 2 to cut. Integral 0 to pi log sin x dx. Now this 0 to pi I am dividing into 2 parts, 0 to pi by 2, so it becomes 2 times, okay, using the property. So 2 times integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx, call it number 3. By property 4, I is equal to, I am directly using here, okay, for this one. So integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin instead of x pi by 2 minus x dx, which gives you cos. Okay, call it number 4. Add 3 and 4, these 2. So you get 2i is equal to 2 common, integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x plus log cos x dx. Log sin plus log cos, again use the identity property of log m plus log n gives you log m into n, so product of these 2. So log sin x cos x, I'll divide and multiply by 2 here, okay, because I want to use the trigonometric identity, and these 2 sin x cos x gives you sin 2x by 2. This I separate the log sin 2x minus log 2, and integral also separating. This integral is direct because log 2 is constant, remains 1. Integral of 1 is x 0 to pi by 2. Now this you call it as I1, and we'll do separately this part. So where I1 is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin 2x dx. Let us take 2x equal to dt, sorry 2x equal to t. Differentiate 2 dx equal to dt. 2 you transfer, so ds equal to 1 by 2 dt. If t, when t x equal to 0, t is equal to 0, okay, put 0 here. Then when x is equal to pi by 2, so pi by 2, so 2 took us, so pi, so t value is pi. So I1 is equal to this dt by 2, so 1 by 2 dt, okay, that is instead of dx, and limit is 0 to pi log sin instead of 2x t, and instead of dx dt by 2, that 2 is taken here, okay, 1 by 2. Now again I am using the log property, property of the definite integral. 0 to pi is written as 2 into 0 to pi by 2. log sin t dt. Okay, so 2 कर, so here 0 to pi by 2 integral log sin. Now using property p naught, so instead of t just putting as x, so x dx. Okay, that is property p naught. Then from equation 3 I'll put this value. From equation 3 you can see this value is actually 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx, and this is 2 times. Okay, so if I want to this, you write in terms of I, this is from I, so 2 you transfer, so I by 2. Okay, so this value can be written as I by 2, and this is same, so I write this as a I by 2 or 1 by 2 into I, that is I1. Now take equation 5, that is this one. Okay, equation 5 you take, and I is equal to, instead of the first one I1, okay, I1 you place the value as this one, 1 by 2 into I. Okay, minus log 2, and I am just putting the value of first pi by 2 minus 0, so pi by 2 minus 0 here. Then 1 by 2 I transfer here, it becomes negative. Take LCM, 2 minus 1 gives you 1 by 2 I, and this side is minus pi by 2 log 2. Okay, so 2 कर, so I value is minus pi log 2. So that is the answer for question number 16. Question number 17. I is equal to integral 0 to a integral, square root of x divided by square root of x plus square root of a minus x dx. Call it number 1. Use property 4, so instead of x you put a minus x. Here also a minus x, here also a minus x. So I is equal to integral 0 to a, instead of x a minus x, here also a minus x plus a, instead of x a minus x, but since minus is here it becomes plus. Okay, minus a plus, so minus a plus a cut, here remains only root x, and this is as it is. Call it number 2. Now add 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2, this side gives you 2i equal to integral 0 to a. I am just adding together because this denominator is same. Okay, denominator, sorry, this and this. Okay, these two denominator is same. Root x plus square root of a minus x, square root of a minus x. So numerator directly I am adding root x plus square root of root a minus x divided by the denominator, which is equal. Cut both because it is same. Integral 0 to 1, 0 to a 1 dx. Integral of 1 is x, so 0 to a. Put the limit a minus 0, so answer is a. And here 2i, so 2 you transfer here, so gives you I is equal to a by 2. So that is the answer for question number 17. 18. Integral 0 to 4 modulus of x minus 1 dx. Okay, as previously you have done that, you equate this x, find the 0 of x minus 1. Okay, so x minus 1 equate with 0, so you get x value as 1. Okay, now you break 0 to 4 as 0 to 1 and 1 to 4. Up to 4 you can go because 4 is the upper limit. So you can divide this limit 0 to 4 as 0 to 1 modulus of x minus 1 dx plus integral 1 to 4 x modulus of x minus 1 dx. Between 0 to 1 this answer will be negative. Okay, so minus x minus 1 dx plus integral 1 to 4 x minus 1, this will be positive answer. Now integrate, x integrates x square by 2 and 1 is x, this negative is here, plus this one is x square by 2 and this is x. Let us put the upper limit. When you put 0 0 cancel, so I will just put the upper limit, so 1 square by 2 minus 1 minus 0 plus here first the upper limit 4 square by 2 minus here 4, then here 1 square by 2 minus 1 minus a minus plus 1. Okay, when you put the lower limit, minus is there in front. Now here 1 I am just taking as 2 minus 1, that is minus 1 by 2, and this minus 1, minus here, plus 4 square is 16 by 2 minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 and 1 by 2. Okay, when you simplify you get 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. So 5 is the answer for question number 18. Question number 19. Show that integral 0 to a f of x gx dx equal to 2 times integral 0 to a f x dx if f and g are f of x equal to f of a minus x and g of x plus g of a minus x equal to 4. If these two conditions are there, this equal to this, you have to prove. So what is given? I'll call number 1 and 2. So here given this one, call it number 1, this one call it number 2. Now I, this is my integral I. Start with that. I is equal to integral 0 to a f of x into f g of x dx, call it number 3. Now apply the property P4 instead of x a minus x. Okay, so both this place. So I is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x g f a minus x dx. Then 0 to a f, instead of f of a minus x, from the number 1 you put fx. Okay, a minus x dx, call it number 4. Okay, that is I have written this value from number 1. Adding 3 and 4, so 3 and 4 you add, so 2i is equal to integral 0 to a this one fx dx plus this one f of x into g of a minus x. From here you take f of x common, so I have taken f of x common, gx plus a minus x, but this value is given to you 4. Okay, this value g of x plus g of a minus x equal to 4, so I put here 4. This 4 you take out of the integral. Okay, I put the value from 3. 4 out and this 2 is here, so that you transfer, so 4 by 2 integral 0 to a fx dx. Okay, cut by 2, so you get 2. So 2 times integral 0 to a f of x dx, and this is what you are asked to prove. Hence proved. Choose correct answer in exercise 20 and 21. 20. The value of integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x cube plus x cos x plus 10 power 5x plus 1 dx equal to. So give integral to each term. So I have given here integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x cube dx plus minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x cos x dx plus integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 cos power 5x dx plus integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 dx. Now these all three terms are odd functions, so their integral is 0. Okay, x cube, x cos x, 10 power 5x, all are odd functions, therefore their integral is 0. Now remains only this one. Integral of dx is x, others I have written 0, this 0, this 0, this 0. So x minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. First the upper limit pi by 2 minus the lower limit minus pi by 2. Minus and minus plus, so pi by 2 plus pi by 2 gives you pi, and that is the option number C. Option C is the correct option. Question number 21. Integral 0 to pi by 2 log 4 plus 3 sin x divided by 4 plus 3 cos x dx. Call this number 1. By property P4, I is equal to, I'll apply directly instead of x, pi by 2 minus x, here also pi by 2 minus x. So integral 0 to pi by 2 log 4 plus 3 sin instead of x, pi by 2 minus x, and cos 4 plus 3 cos pi by 2 minus x. Sin pi by 2 minus x gives you cos, and cos pi by 2 minus gives you sin. I have written here. Call number 2. Now add 1 and 2. Okay, adding 1 and 2. So 1 plus 1 2i equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log 4 plus 3 sin x divided by 4 plus 3 cos x plus this one log 4 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 plus 3 sin x using the log property. Okay, I have used before also. The log property is log m plus log n. Okay, just I write here log m plus log n gives you log m into m. Okay, you have to do the product. When it is addition, product, and division, then multiplication. Division, then it is a difference. Okay, if it is minus, then division. If it is addition, then multiplication. Okay, so here addition, so I'll multiply both together. So log 4 plus 3 sin x divided by 4 3 cos x into this one 4 plus 3 cos x, 4 plus 3 sin x. This one cut, this cut, so remains 1, and log 1. So log 1 is 0, so answer is 0. So option C is the correct answer. Even if I do you transfer here, 1 by 2 into 0 is 0, so answer is 0. So option C is the correct answer. From supplementary material, we have got one formula. This will come under exercise 7.7. The formula is integral px plus q square root of ax square plus px plus c dx. Here is a linear polynomial, this is a quadratic polynomial under the square root. If this kind of integral is there, we write px plus q is equal to a d by dx of this part, the ax square plus bx plus c plus b, that is quadratic polynomial, and we solve for a and b and place this value here and integrate. Okay, so let us do this. It is in the supplementary material and it will be added to exercise 7.7. In 7.7 there are 11 questions. Now this is 12. Integral x square root of x plus x square dx. So this is like this one and this is this one. Okay, so what we are going to do, x is equal to a. Now px plus q is equal to a d by dx of ax plus bx plus c plus b. So x is equal to a, what is in the square root you have to differentiate, plus b. You differentiate this, so a derivative of x is 1 and x square is 2x plus b. Okay, multiply a inside, so a into 1 is a plus 2ax plus b. Now you have to compare coefficient of x and constant term from both the sides. So here 2ax and here constant is a plus b. So here coefficient of x is 1 and here coefficient of x is 2a. So 2a is equal to 1, so a value is 1 by 2. And constant term is a plus b, here not there, so it is 0. And put the value of a, so a if you transfer it is minus, so b is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, so now let us place this value in this integral. So I am putting integral, instead of x you are going to put this value. So instead of a, okay, I am putting the value of 1 by 2 and this one 1 plus 2x. So 1 plus 2x plus b value is minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 and this square root term as it is, square root of x plus x square dx. Now multiply inside. So 1 by 2 integral 1 plus 2x and this I am multiplying, minus integral also I am separating, 1 by 2 integral of this. Okay, I am multiplying inside. So this integral I will use substitution method, so I'll take this as t. So when you take the square root term, differentiate, first square it and then differentiate. So squaring both the side gives you x plus x square is equal to t square. Now differentiate, x is 1 and x square is 2x, dx equal to 2t dt this side. Okay, now this will be, we have arranged in such a way that you will get this value as 2t, okay, or you will get this value in your derivative, and this side we are going to make the perfect square. Okay, so let us continue. I is equal to 1 by 2 as 1 by 2, and this 2 I am cutting already. Okay, and here 1 plus 2x dx equal to t dt, and this one is taken as t, so t into t square dt it comes, minus here 1 by 2, and I am making perfect square. So x square plus, you remember perfect square we have done previously, here it is x square. Okay, x square as it is, x as it is, and coefficient of x is 1, so you have to take 1 out, divide by 2, square of this you have to add, and square of this you have to minus. So I have directly added 1 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 2 whole square. There is no other constant term, so I'll just keep that much only. So t square integral is t cube by 3 minus 1 by 2, and this is a perfect square of x, here plus then plus 1 by 2 whole square minus this one 1 by 2 whole square dx. Now we have to remember the identities. This I have to use the identity. That identity is integral. Here x plus 1 by 2 whole square, that means this is x term and this is a term. So square root of x square minus a square dx. This integral gives you x by 2 square root of x square minus a square plus a square by 2 log modulus of x plus square root of x square minus a square plus c. Okay, instead of x you have got x plus 1 by 2, and instead of a you have got 1 by 2. Okay, and here t cube, so t value I am putting back, t you have taken square root of x plus x cube. So I put here x plus square root of x plus x square whole cube divided by 3 minus 1 by 2. Now I am using this identity. Okay, so x is this, so x plus 1 by 2 and square root of this value. So this value is nothing but you have derived from here, so I put back that back. Okay, I am not putting this, but I am directly putting the what we have derived from. Okay, so it's square root of x square plus x plus 1 by 4 into 2 into 2. Why? Because the formula is a square by 2. Okay, so a square is 1 by 2, so 1 by 4. Okay, and this 2 is there, and also there is one more 2, that 2 is this 1 by 2. Okay, this 1 by 2 which is the coefficient, multiply outside, so log here log x, so x is this one plus square root of x square minus, that is this value. Okay, again it will come the same question. Okay, so I put the value same here. Okay, now let us simplify here. So this one square root power 3, you can write 3 by 2 power, so this 3 1 by 3 here, x plus x square power 3 by 2 minus, here I am just simplifying, this is 2x plus 1, 2 will come here, so 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, and this is as it is, plus 1 by 4 into 2 into 2 is 16 log x plus 1 by 2 plus square root of x square plus x plus c. So that is the answer for question number 12 from the supplementary material for exercise 7.7. Question number 13, integrals x plus 1 square root of 2x square plus 3x dx. Here also same way. So x plus 1 is equal to a, d by dx of 2x square plus 3 plus b. So what we are going to differentiate. So 2x square derivative is 4x plus b here, and here a. So compare the coefficient of x and constant term. So here coefficient of x is 4a and here it is 1. So 4a is equal to 1. So transfer 4. So a is equal to 1 by 2, and b here 1. Here 1 and here b. So b is equal to 1. Okay, now put here I'll put, okay, and this value I'll put instead of x plus 1. So I have putting I is equal to integral 1 by 4 4x plus 1. Okay, this value is instead of x plus 1. Okay, but this x plus 1 I have putting the value of a and b, that is 1 by 4, and for this 4x plus b is 1, and this square root term as it is. Okay, and this square root term you multiply here, okay. So and this 1 by 4 out of the integral, give integral also separately to both the term, and this you multiply. So 4x, this one, root square root of 2x square plus 3 dx into 1 into plus integral 1 into this, so integral square root of 2x square plus 3 dx. Now this I'll take this as a t. Okay, because we have selected in such a way that this one when you differentiate you will get the 4x. Okay, so let us take this as a square root of 2x square plus 3 is equal to t. First use square, I have told you when there is a square root, first square and then only differentiate. So square you do both the side, square root will cut, so 2x square plus 3 equal to t square. Now differentiate, here comes 4x dx is equal to, here comes 2t dt. Okay, so 4x dx, so 4x dx is equal to 2t dt, and this also is t. Okay, and here we will make, here not needed to make perfect square because here there is no x term. Okay, so directly we'll use the identity, making this as writing in a square term, this also in a square form. So I put here instead of 4x dx is equal to 2t dt, 2t dt, and this one is taken as t, so it comes ultimately t square, and these 4 and 2 you can cut. Okay, and for this I can write root 2x whole square plus root 3 whole square and under the square root dx, and this I am going to use this identity. Integral square root of x square plus a square dx gives you x by 2 square root of x square plus a square by 2 log x plus square root of x square plus a square plus c. Here instead of x root 2x and instead of a root 3. Okay, so we have to substitute accordingly. Here remains 1 by 2, t square integral is t cube by 3 plus x by 2. So x is what? This is root 2x divided by 2. X square plus a square and the square root. So this value. So I am writing this square root of 2x square plus 3. Coefficient of x is 2, root 2. So I have to divide by root 2 plus a square. A square is root 3 square divided by 2 log x. X is root 2x plus square root of x square plus a square. That is this term, or this term is nothing but this. So I am putting this value plus c. And here also coefficient of x is root 2, so divide by root 2. So here you get 2 into 3 6, and t value put square root of 2x square plus 3 that you have taken here. Here x by 2 root 2 cut, this is as it is, root 3 square is 3, 2 root 2 log root 2x square root of 2x square plus 3 plus c. Here I am just rationalizing because the backside answer is with the rationalization. So I will multiply and divide by root 2. This thing is as, and square root can be written as 3 by 2 power 3, na? So 3 by 2 power, 1 by 2 power and into 3, so 3 by 2 power of this. Plus this is as it is, plus 3 into root 2, 2 into root 2 is 4, and this is as it is. Okay, so that is the answer for question number 13. Question number 14, integral x plus 3 square root of 3 minus 4x minus x square dx. Again same way, take this equal to a, d by dx of 3 minus 4x minus x square plus b. Differentiate, 3 will be 0, minus 4x is minus 4, minus x square is minus 2x plus b. Okay, let us open the bracket. So I am opening minus 2ax and minus 4a plus b. This side is x plus 3. Comparing coefficient of x and constant term. So here coefficient of x is minus 2a equal to here 1. So minus 2a is equal to 1. And constant term is minus 4a plus b equal to 3. Minus 4a plus b equal to 3. Minus 2 transfer. So a value is minus 1 by 2. Now put here a value minus 1 by 2. Here 4. Here 2. Cut by 2. So you get 2. But minus a minus plus 2. And here plus b plus equal to 3. Plus 2 transfer, minus 2, 3 minus 2 gives you 1. So b value is 1, a value is minus 1 by 2. So this 2 value place here, okay, and this value will be instead of x plus 3. So integral minus 1 by 2 minus 4 minus 2x plus 1 and square this part is as it is. Okay, instead of this I am putting this value, okay, and this part remains as it is. Now this part, okay, multiply inside and give integral to both the terms. So minus 1 by 2 integral this into this plus integral 1 into this one. So integral of this remains, but I am changing the order. Minus x square minus 4x plus 3 dx. I am going to make perfect square. For this you take this as a t, square both the sides. So 3 minus 4x minus x square is equal to t square. Differentiate, 3 will be 0, minus 4 minus 2x dx equal to 2t dt. So see this one minus 4 minus 2x dx equal to 2t dt, and this you are taking as t. And this one we have to make perfect square. Before that you take minus common. So here 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is there. Then instead of this one you are writing 2t dt, and this is t. So it becomes t square. 2t square dt and 2 cut. Okay, plus. From here take minus common. So here x square, this minus becomes plus 4x. I am making perfect square. If these two are there, the third term will be, we have done previously many times. So you know that these two are as it is. And 4 divide by 2, so you get 2. So 2 square you have to add, and minus 2 square is 4. So I am minusing 4, adding 2 square. That is 4 I am adding, but I am writing 2 square because perfect square we have to make. Okay, so you take 4 by 2, remains 2. 2 you add, 2 square you add, 2 square minus. So 2 square minus 4, and this is plus 3 actually, but we are taking minus common, keep in mind, so it becomes minus 3. Now this one is perfect square. X square plus 4x plus 2 square. That is x here plus, then plus 2 whole square. Minus 4 minus 3 gives you minus 7. Okay, so that value put here. Then minus is there. Okay, this minus I will multiply inside, and this I will make it as a plus. This will become negative, and this t square integral is t cube by 3 plus integral I am taking root 7 and making it plus because minus I am multiplying, and this minus here x plus 2 whole square dx. Now this is the identity integral a square square root of a square minus x square dx equal to x by 2 square root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a plus c. Here a is equal to root 7 and x is equal to x plus 2. Okay, here a is root 7. Okay, I made a mistake, it is root 7 and this is x plus 2 is x. Okay, and this one is t value I am putting back. T you are taking as this one, square root of 3 minus 4x minus x square under the square root. So put that value. Okay, divide by 3. X, what is your x? X is this one, so x plus 2 by 2. Square root of a square minus x square. So this same thing, so I am putting here. Okay, plus a square. A is root 7. So root 7 square by these 2 and sine inverse. So what is sine inverse? Sine inverse is as it is and x. X is x plus 2 and a is root 7 plus c. Now just simplify. So root power you can write as 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 3 gives you 3 by 2. So minus this 3 is here, minus 1 by 3. 3 minus 4x minus x square power 3 by 2 plus x plus 2 by 2 square root of this. This is actually we have derived from the same this one. Okay, so I am putting back that value. 3 minus 4x minus x square plus root 7 square is 7 by 2 sine inverse x plus 2 by root 7 plus c. So that is the answer for question number 14. Okay, so we'll keep this much. Thank you very much.